Today we are doing a video on a twisted E-wrap cast on. So this is the tail, and this is over here. It's called the working end of the yarn. And with this cast on, I start with a slip knot. Me personally, I like a long tail, so I'll do that. Wrap the yarn around, make a loop here, pull the working yarn through, and pull it tight. So now you have a slip knot, and the adjustable part is the working yarn, not this. And I'm going to cast on a circular needle just because the needle is smaller, so it's easier to manage here. But you can cast this on a straight needle as well, like this. So hold the yarn with your fingers, wrap it around your thumb, and this is the finger that you'll be casting the stitches on with. So your finger goes up through, turn your hand over, and you've got a twist here. So you want to twist that through there one more time. And it goes on this way, and you snug that right up. So do that one more time. If you feel like it's gonna fall off your thumb, you can always hold it with your other thumb, but usually it's not an issue. So it's a twisted E-wrap cast on. So a regular E-wrap cast on is just you simply do one little twist and you put the needle through like that and you have a cast on there. That creates kind of a tight cast on. So the extra twist gives it the stretch. Don't ask me how, all I know is that it works and it is very, very stretchy. This cast on, once you get used to it, it can go very quickly. I can cast on multiple stitches really fast. It's not really finicky. I have another cast on that it can be a little finicky. Sometimes it won't work on certain yarns. I found that some yarns won't. I really struggle casting on with the slip knot cast on. This one I can cast on with anything. And it works great for mittens and hats and top-down socks and cowls that you want to have that are stretchy. So bring the yarn through, make your extra loop. Make sure you're putting on this way. Do not put it on through there because that's just an E-wrap. This gives it that extra twist. And you snug it up. And that is the E-wrap cast on. So, like you can see, it's very quick, and I can quickly cast on multiple stitches. So yeah, working yarn over the thumb, wrap it around, bring your finger up through, and then into this space here, and then bring it around once more and put it on the needle. So this one also, if you accidentally lose a stitch, it's really easy for them to just pop right off. As you can see, if the stitches come off, they're done. So this cast on edge is the one that if you're doing the next row and you lose a stitch, I'm very sorry, but you're probably going to have to take out the entire thing and start all over again. So be very careful when you're doing the next row, and make sure you don't pull it too much. I'll show you. So if you have it like this and you accidentally pull your stitches apart too much, see how they tighten up? It can be really hard to get them loose when they're on a straight needle. So don't pull your stitches. If you're knitting up here, do not pull your needles apart too much. Keep them really close together. I'll show you what I mean. When I knit, I tend to keep my needles fairly close together. And it's pretty rare that they ever go much further apart than that. And I'll try and turn that a little bit so you can see better. But some people have issues with when they're bringing their yarn around, or however they do the wraparound, but your needles need to stay close together. So try not to put your knitting down when you're on your second row, if you can help it, because you can end up with a little bit of a gap in your cast on row. And that is what it looks like with just one row of knitting. So, and it's really stretchy. Happy knitting!